Right. Well, I've inputted your data.
Ooh.
And I think we've come up with the perfect date.
So, as with any decent code, you're going to have a lot of numbers and a lot of words that don't actually mean anything to what you're communicating to somebody else. So, some of those figures that were in the last one, crossed out, don't need them. Doesn't mean to say that you actually ignore them. Well, if you're trying to figure this out, then you might just end up figuring something out. So we got a marker for the first number. The next number, that's just fluff, doesn't mean anything. The next number, that's definitely used. And the next number was definitely used. The date, well, it's just a verbal reference to something that went on before. Don't need it. Could hold some relevance, but doesn't necessarily mean it fits the actual message they're sending. See, they have to tell the story and fill it in, so you need all the information to keep going and flowing and make sure that the story everybody thinks that you're telling them continues through, so nobody sees it. So the next number, oh, that's another marker. The next numerological, I'll put my teeth back in, they're in my toolbox somewhere. Quad Indo-Pacific. Yeah, ignore that. Doesn't actually fit in with anything. Or it could do, but no, it didn't actually seem to. So the next one was another marker. And then another marker. And then a number I thought was irrelevant. And then the final number, that 1.5. Well, let's go back to that 2/3. That was interesting because I thought about this and how could you use that number with everything else that was going on where you've got all these additions, you could do subtractions, etc. And everything seems to fit into this pattern, but 2/3 didn't. But it did once I'd laid it out. Here's how.
Shall we play a game?
So, after the COP26, the 15th of the 11th, which was relating to 55 days, the next number was the 2/3 GDP. So, was that after you've made that initial reference to the 55? So, well, it's a division, it's 2/3. So, I divided it. 36.66. Oh, here we go again. And so, take that 36, round things up, just like governments do, just like banks do, just like just about anything anybody does, so you can cream off the top. But if you want to cream off the top, you round it back down, which is what we do. Because it's 0.66, so take the 0.66 off. So it's now 36. So 36 days from that marker was 27th of the 10th. And I thought, I wonder what's around that date. And it was only when it came out about...
What they really did, though, was they sent it into the Ukrainian National Bank. Here is the donation site that was taken down just a few days ago, but the Wayback Machine still has copies of it. Now, this page was deleted in late October. FTX only fell last week, in the first week of November. So what did the government of Ukraine know in advance?
Donations page being taken down. around the end of, guess when? Lots and lots of non-existent money went missing. There was a right hoo-ha about it because governments are on about using this type of thing as a currency. Yeah, really safe. Don't think so. So that was FTX. And then 11 days after that, this is something that Elon Musk has continually been tweeting about all over the place to a certain degree, along with his other memes and all the rest of it. 7-Eleven. Oh. 7-Eleven. Really? Yeah, 7-Eleven. On the 7th of the 11th, somebody came out and said 33 million.
When you see 33 million people displaced.
And guess what's 33 days after that? Oh, we're back into December now, on the 10th. That's not just one thing that's pointed to it, and this just seems like complete conspiracy theory. Oh, wait until you see Section 2. Section 2 is much more interesting. You're going to like this. Not a lot. Oh, but you're going to like it. Especially with what it has reference to in it.